Hey, what's good, BT Gang? And we back with another banger, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again on BT, and welcome to BT Sense. And before we get started, if y'all are interested in Middle Eastern clone fragrances like Maison Alhambra, Latafa, French Avenue, Vulcan Fouet, which you about to get to today, check out my friends over at clonedecanter.ca. They sell decants for as low as $2.99, man. And if you use my code BTSense10 at checkout, you will get 10% off, man. Appreciate y'all nonetheless. And yes, sir, we got a back-to-back upload today, man. So today we're talking about Vulcan Fouet, man. Vulcan Fouet. This is a God of Fire inspiration, and we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty because this is a very, very, very hype fragrance. You got everybody raving about this stuff. It's so hard to find. So I'm going to go ahead and hit y'all up and let y'all know if this thing is worth the hype or not. Now, let's go ahead and let's read the notes, man. So in Vulcan Fouet, this is all Fragnatica. You know, it's not 100% accurate, I guess, but, you know, it'll get you there. So at the top, we got mango, lemon, ginger, rhubarb. And then in the mid, we got jasmine, pink pepper, praline, and violet. Then in the base, we got ambergris, cedarwood, tonka bean, as well as that moss. Now, God of Fire, man, if y'all don't know, in my opinion, it does. This one has more of a citric lean as opposed to God of Fire is really, really heavy mango. This kind of starts off with a little bit of mango and also a little bit of lemon, which gives it like this lemonade smell. So as far as just being close to the OG, I will say this is like 90% close. But this, I would say it's not as high quality, obviously. I think the OG also has like this woody, like oud background as well that kind of gives it a little bit of a stronger, more maybe masculine, slightly masculine feel. This one does, this can, and fellas, please, this doesn't mean you can't wear it because I wear this happily. This can lean in that feminine direction, man, because it has this bright mango ring like smell. It's very, very citrus, man, very citrus heavy. Almost to the point, not that it smells like this, but it reminds me of a Tom Ford Bitter Peach in the way of how fruity and how like explosive and how loud this can be. And also how polarizing, because I feel like Bitter Peach by Tom Ford is like a love or hate like fragrance. This, I don't see, nobody has hated this fragrance. Like I've worn this fragrance. We're going to get into performance and all of that good stuff and the reactions, but I've worn this fragrance and people have really, really liked it to the point where some people even like will get close to me and sniff my neck and be like, what's that? You know, like people actually are intrigued and they're very interested in this fragrance because I feel like it's very, very different. It's not something you smell every day. Yes, you can smell a sweet, fruity, fresh fragrance, but when you throw in that hint of like this dark, this mysterious, this leather like oud that gives it like a backbone, and it just makes it stand out a little bit more. It just makes it a little bit more slightly more, what's the word? Dang it. What's the word? This well put together, slightly more polished, slightly more, y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's just a little bit different than your typical, it's a lot different than your typical fresh, fruity fragrance. Now, take a look at the bottle. It has like this nice little snake going around. I can't say the diamonds are that real. Yeah, French Avenue on the cap. This thing, I got this off fragrancebuy.ca. They did a restock, I believe, like a month ago. I don't know if it's still available to this day. But as far as performance goes with this stuff, man, holy cow. This stuff is going to project. It's going to project. It's going to project. And don't even get me started on clothes. On clothes, I would spray this on, let's say I'm just chilling, you know, and I don't got to work the next day. Listen, y'all, listen. This is a whole nother discussion, bro. But when I shower at night, right, I'll throw on a shirt, right, that night, and I'll just lounge around in it for like 1 to 2 hours. And the next day I'll wake up, and if I go run some errands, I'll throw that same shirt on. Y'all let me know if that's dirty or not. Me personally, I think that's totally fine. You know, I never even thought about that till now, but that's what I do. So, and at night, I obviously wear fragrance. So when I get out the shower at night, I spray this on, and I spray this on my clothes. I'll wake up the next day, and I'll still smell this so strong on my shirt to the point where it feels like I just sprayed it. When in reality, I sprayed it like 8 to 10 hours ago. So this stuff is still projecting. It's still moving off of fabric, off of clothes, off of cotton itself without me even spraying it on my skin. And that's when I know I have a beast mode fragrance on my hands. Because this stuff right here, and like I said, it opens up with that like this mango, of course, obviously, but then it has more of this like lemon twist on the top. Then it dries down to this woody like backbone. But man, the mango is in the forefront of this. This is all about the mango. Don't get it twisted. I know I keep mentioning this lemon, but don't get it twisted. This is mango centric, and it's just so beautiful. Ladies, I think this is a no-brainer for y'all. Men, I think y'all should honestly get us a chance, my guys. Like this, if a confident man wears this, yeah, it's a done deal. Like especially for this time period, especially at summer nights. But right now it's like 100 degrees here in Philly, man. It's getting rough. It's getting rough. But wearing something like this, like in the summertime, is just like it's a cheat code. Like this is one of those fragrances. This Al Haramain Amber Oud, Aqua Dubai. Those two fragrances live up to their hype because I see those two fragrances every single wear. But those two, without a doubt, in my opinion, they actually live up to the hype. They get a great performance. They smell great quality-wise. They're not too expensive. I got this for $50 off fragrancebuy.ca. The DNA that they're duping is very expensive, so this is a very, very nice, cheaper option. This just smells really good, man. And I've been hearing about this so much, man. Everybody's been raving about this one. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this down below in the comments as well. But this is just my thoughts. I think this is definitely worth the cop. One of my best cops of the year, man. As soon as I smelled it out the box, I knew it was a winner. And I got another inspiration of God of Fire. It's from Montaigne. I think it's called God of Fiery or something like that. I was also going to purchase one from Alexandria as well as what is their house called? Yam and Lel to see what they're talking about. And I don't even think I need to, man. This is I believe this is an Eau de Parfum. Y'all, don't quote me on that. It doesn't say it on the bottle, but if I remember correctly, I believe this is an Eau de Parfum. This is just, it makes it tough, man. This is definitely one of my best purchases of the year. I just think this is one of those fragrances that just gonna turn heads, bro, because it's just so different. Especially, I feel like it's different if a man wears it, because you don't smell a lot of men smelling like mangoes. Like you don't smell a lot of guys smelling fruity. You get what I'm saying? So this just opens up another dimension as a male, and this gives you like a foot up on the competition, because I always say when it comes to fragrances, anything in life, females like familiarity. Y'all like how I said that word, familiarity. They love familiar things. That's why I feel like a lot of them like Iris, because it has that makeup-y smell. Like in what's that Dior Homme. Dior Homme Intense, I believe, has a heavy Iris like makeup bag like smell. Prada L'Homme, another one. This with that heavy iris, but it's kind of resembles a makeup bag, and that's just simply because florals. They like florals. This just because it's familiar to them, and familiar provides comfort. And that's just not even for females. That's for everybody. Like when you're familiar with something, you put your guard down a little bit. You get comfortable, and you may not even know it. It may just happen in your mind subconsciously. So try this out, man. Please try this out. If you can find it, if you can get your hands on it. If you like the God of Fire DNA, if you like fruity, bright, just fresh, light for the party fragrances, that's going to like turn heads and get you noticed. If you're looking for a showstopper, if you're trying to be that dude or that girl in the summertime, nightlife, anything you're trying to do, this right here is up there as far as like attention and polarization. This is up there with Amber Oud Gold Edition, y'all. And Amber Oud Gold Edition, when you walk into a room with that on, you're going to get noticed. Same thing goes with this, man. This is just so good. I think it's worth the hype. It's one of the best drops of the year so far. I think this dropped this year. Y'all don't quote me on that as well. But yeah, this is very, very good. French Avenue did a great job with this one. I also like the other Vulcan. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a chocolate cake-like fragrance. It's the brown or orange bottle, I believe. That's also a very, very good fragrance, man. I'm going to have to cop that in the winter and fall time. But as far as Vulcan Fuegos, man, it don't get much better than this, y'all. So please check this out. I'm not sponsored by them whatsoever. I'm just, giving my due diligence. I'm trying to give y'all some good pickups, and this is definitely one of my favorites, man. So definitely check it out. If y'all interested in anything else, please check out the channel, man. I love y'all. We're so close to 4,000 subs, man. That is 4,000 people, man. Shout out to y'all so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Stay cool out here, man. I can't even imagine how hot it is in like Vegas and Cali if Philly getting it like this. But I love y'all. Stay blessed. Peace.